Trinny sparked a bit of a debate last week after posting a video online where she seemed to condone keeping the labels on clothes so that she could return them after she'd already worn them.
Well, actually, that's not quite the case. Trinny now says the video is taken out of context and that she'd never return things she's already worn. But this is something that has definitely got you talking.
We are joined now by our consumer editor, Alice Beer, who says that returning things you've worn is bad for the high street.
Whereas returner Nilufer Atik doesn't think there's anything wrong with it at all. And good morning to both of you.
Hi.
So before we start this, let's just find out sort of what your rights are with this. Because there's a difference between returning things on the high street and returning things online.
Yes, if you buy something on the high street, there is no law that says you have a right to just return it if you change your mind.
Right.
But shops often make their own returns policy, and they say if you bring it back within 28 days with proof of purchase and it is resaleable, then that's absolutely fine. We'll give you your money back. We'll give you a full refund. So what people are doing if they're wearing clothes and returning them in a very good state is, so they are resaleable, is not illegal.
However,
it's highly immoral, in my opinion.
Nilufer, you are immoral in Alice Beer's eyes. So you are a serial returner. Under what circumstances would you wear clothes and then return them?
Well, can I firstly say, I don't see the harm in it. For me, it's no different to trying something on in a dressing room and somebody else buying it. You might get an item tried on by up to 100 people before somebody buys it. What's the difference? As long as it's not damaged, there's not a mark on it, it doesn't smell, it's perfectly in good condition.
What have you done then? So where have you got clothes and worn them?
To be honest, I wouldn't go to somewhere like Primark or H&M, buy something like a pair of leggings and then take them back. It's usually things...
second-hand leggings.
I hope not.
It's usually things I can't afford. It's usually nice dresses.
You just said it.
It's usually things I can't afford to keep. Because, for example, if I'm going to a swanky work do, and I do get invited to things like that, doesn't mean I can afford to live that lifestyle all the time. I might go and buy a nice dress.
So you just wear clothes that aren't yours?
Well, they are mine for the time I have them and I own them.
You haven't bought them?
Well, I have. I've paid £300, say, for example. I've worn it one night for a few hours.
You've worn them at a wedding?
And
you look very lovely.
I was never going to wear it again. And for me, to spend £300, £400 on a dress I'm only going to wear once is a waste because
Why don't you rent it?
I can't afford to pay that kind of money for clothes.
Rent it.
I can't find things like that to rent.
Have you looked, or is it just easier to do what you do?
It's easier and it's simpler and it's quicker, and I don't see the harm. I'm not stealing. I'm not taking profits from that store because the item goes back in saleable condition. It can be sold to somebody who can afford it, can afford to keep it, and is probably going to get a lot more use out of it wearing it.
So what impact does this have then?
Well, I just don't understand what gives you the right to go and wear my clothes before me.
They're not your clothes.
Wear my clothes. Well, it might be. I might have gone and bought that cream dress and you've worn it for a day. And sorry, bodies being what they are, there's something of yours on it. We could DNA test that. And if you committed a murder, you'd be done. So there's something of yours left behind on that dress. And I then go and pay full price for it. There is no excuse. It doesn't cut the mustard that you say you cannot afford to buy those dresses. We have Zara out there. We have Topshop out there. We have really good, affordable clothes out there. I can't afford. I go to endless occasions where I cannot afford to keep up with the likes of the designer labels who lend their stuff to other people. So I buy cheaper clothes and I wear them.
A nice dress from Zara is not £50. It's usually over 100.
But no, you also go a step further as well, and you say that actually you're doing this because it also helps the environment.
Well, for example, if not necessarily helps the environment, but if I buy an outfit, I wear it once, it gets thrown into the back of my wardrobe. Even if I can afford it, it's a waste. It's not good for the environment.
It's your waste,
better to go to somebody, yeah, but it's better to go to somebody who will make use of that outfit, and who's to say they can't pass it on to someone else?
If you wear something and it goes back onto the shop,
effectively.
If you wear something and it goes back into the shop and there's a choice of all these things that are lovely, fresh and new, and there's one that's ever so slightly soiled, because it will be, then that won't sell, and that will not be able to be sold, and that has no life.
What about Holly was telling me this morning? We did a poll this morning. Is it OK to return clothes you've already worn? No, 88%. Yes, 12%. And you were talking about some
I've bought clothes in the past where they have like a big ribbon that goes all the way around them. Yes. So it seems like a new thing because it's obviously such a problem. I think we've got a picture of it here, have we?
Some
I think we've got it. Here it goes.
There you
So,
go.
yeah, there you go. So it's like this big thing. So it's obvious. You couldn't wear that to a wedding because it's clearly obvious. And the massive tags as well.
And
now.
there are some online retailers who are saying if you are a serial returner,
Yes.
we're going to block you.
I'm not a serial returner, but can I ask you one
ASOS
question?
will look at your social media account and have a little look and
they?
see if you've been wearing them. That's what they've said now, because obviously online it's much easier to return things than going into a shop where you've got to go face to face and be dishonest.
Look them in the eyes.
Look
yeah.
them in the eye.
But can I ask you, Alice, would you have an issue with me buying a dress, taking it home, putting it on for a couple of hours, walking around the house just to see if it fits, if I like it?
You can
if I'm
tell
happy,
within seconds,
and then
my
taking
love.
it back and somebody buying it, is that different from me going to a party for a couple of hours and wearing
Yes,
it?
it is.
It's not.
100%
To me, it's not.
100%
I'm still
yes.
wearing it. I'm still wearing my
and it's
clothes.
We have to
That's
leave
not
it
your
there.
clothes.
Thank you both. Thank you very much
Oh,
indeed.
thank you. You both. Have you still got the tags in that?
No. Yes, expensive.
She went beep, beep,
Wasn't
beep,
that
beep, beep
expensive?
when she came
No, I
out.
haven't, I swear.
We'll leave it there. Thank you.
Both.